What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Alright guys, hope you guys are having a really great day today. Listen, Scarlet Hollow is an episodic visual novel developed and published by Black Tabby Games. It entered early access on June 11th, 2021 for Linux, macOS, and Microsoft Windows. As of 2025, 4 episodes have been released out of a planned 7. Yes, this is a visual novel game, so I'm still looking for the freaking settings to see if there's any freaking motion blur. Let's just start it, baby. My name. Oh, sure. Like that little intro where it says, you might not be able to save everyone, not even yourself. This is pretty much it. You live in the city of, you know what? I fucked up. There we go. And I am a dude. Yes. Okay. My traits. I'm hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Probably. I can talk to animals, dude. I'm mystical, dude. You know what? Fuck. Strange and unusual. You see the threats. I like this one. Keen eye. I like all of them, man. Book smart. You see threads. You know what, man? Let's go for 2 that are like very opposite of each other, which is powerful build and mystical. You jolt awake as a bus hits a peculiar nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus ride with countless late night stops in city depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin though bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearline Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seem like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationships with this side of the family. I mean, this right here is not us. Like, literally not me, but, here we go. Mystical. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. Something has been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no other choice. There's no choice to be made because you were always going to find your way here. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. And now the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost at Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, as I was saying, oh, hey man. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was dumb. I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Huh? You were just being an asshole then. Okay. Hell yeah. So chaos, my dude. Remain silent. You do your best to keep a blank face, waking up and by extension accidentally giving this strange man permission to keep talking to you was a mistake. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and was not playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor. all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and finished her out. Oh, fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill some... Yo, dude, I don't get that mad, bro. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now. Damn. Oh yeah, all the time. Never followed up with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way. Smile and pretend. You know what? Let's just go with this one. No. Let's just smile and pretend. You smiled and pretended he didn't just say that. I know you get me. We understand each other. Somebody trying to break your heart, that change a person, makes them want to do things they never thought they want to do. I honestly couldn't have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son soon. Right, to our son right now. So I'm trying to get up to Virginia to get there for it. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. One of these days you're going to run into someone who doesn't tolerate your bullshit. Get your act together. Smart move. Oh, fuck. I could intimidate him. Let's just remain silent for now. You sit in silence as this man admits he's threatened to murder the soon-to-be mother of his child. A child whose birth he is currently missing and considering ditching to go for fun in New York. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed to? Home. I think I never been, but I felt like it was called back to my mind for as long as I can remember. Some things can only be pushed up for so long. Let's do that. The young man anxiously shifts on his seats for one perceptible moment. It's his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and heartily laughs. Oh, you must be talking about Scarlet Hollow, right? The Howler. The Howler, as they call it in the mountains. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. So if you aren't getting off at any stop, you must be headed up that way. Almost nobody goes there. I'm usually alone in the bus by now, though. Actually, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mines. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Dude, hold on, give me a second, bro. It's okay. Dude, I don't know. I just couldn't freaking like bring myself to think. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone for once, focusing on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The fuck is that? Nuts? Yeah, the stranger riffles through the pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at the gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking up that lug option establishes new facts about who you are. Powerful build. Protein is protein. Fuck it. I didn't build these muscles by turning down free protein. What the hell is this? You take the wet peanuts from the stranger. It's been several hours since you've had any protein, which is severely overstimulating. You tear into them immediately, then not even bothering to remove the shells as you chew through the fistful of soft legume. In a few moments, they're all gone. I figured someone like you would get some good use out of them. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Man, listen, don't go doing something stupid. I don't even know your freaking name, bro. And just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next up, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Damn. 24, almost a full day. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes, squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Signs at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there is such there. Fuck, hold on, I'm lost. You're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on a route. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and it starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds, and he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Shieki. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Go for a firm handshake. Hell yeah, bro. Give her your condolence set. Yeah, this is, Tabitha. I'm fucking reaching in. Powerful. You make direct eye contact. Straighten your back and extend your right arm. Damn, son. She holds out her hand limply in response. You grip it and squeeze, shaking once. Very professional. Tabitha's lips curls in disgust. She pulls her head back quickly, covertly wiping it on her dress as she turns towards the car. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Damn, son, get a fucking. I drove that stupid bus for almost a fucking day, and that. Your cousin turns and motions onto an old BMW parked in the near bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Must be an M3. I'll be pretty tight if it is. That is not a BMW emblem. Hello? It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilizations are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip dialogue options labeled Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact the relationship and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Fuck. How are you holding up? I guess we're members of the Dead Mom Club. I can't believe we never actually met before this. Let's just go with this one. You have your mom to thank for that, or I guess. Mystical, you can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Parleen. I didn't say pronounce that name. And the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. You sound like my mother right now. She hated this side of the family so much. We don't have to become our parents. There are more things in life that we can choose. You saw, yeah, okay, there we go. Same thing. And she chose to leave. Tabitha, I'm fucking trying to be nice here. I will, dude. This car has a handbrake. I will lift it up, dude. So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Jeez, that's almost a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked all those yet? Let's just do this one. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Damn, son. Let's just do this one now. How are you holding up? Fine. Damn. I know how you're feeling. I lost my mom too. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, right? Sure. Dude, tap. Okay, that's everything. You know what? Obviously, fuck. You don't want to talk. That. I understand why Mama didn't like the side of the fucking family too. You decide to sit silent and your cousin in the car ease up the mountain road. Oh, nice. Yes, I do like my house slumping over to the side of the cliff. Just saying, man. I mean, it's gonna be like the fucking Titanic. This whole thing's gonna split apart. And this little area right here is going to drag the whole house down. And there it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in great cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin as you stare at it perked perked on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Foyer. I think it's pronounced it. Everything in this room has been here for so much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You hear doors creak in their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. I feel like that's how she's talking. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you battle your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to these places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Okay, there we go. I have to like sound a little monotone because that's how she looks. Oh man, this place is huge. I can't wait to unwind. It's beautiful. It is. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Something about these old mansions, just like the Victorian-esque, like Gothic mansion, just draws me in, dude. Like in real life, it's beautiful. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of the region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Let's get to the tours. Let's get the tours over with. Follow me. Damn son. You put your bag down and follow Tabitha through the long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over the holes and tears the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does a cleaning. Her name is Jenny. Janae? I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixing for peanut butter and jelly. I'd rather just talk to Janae, dude. Tabitha, you're kind of a fucking letdown right now, dog. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. I'm touching them, dude. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here. It's pretty wild. So I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent from talking to others. Choose carefully. Oh, some clean. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen? Does this person just state that this is so nice? Yeah. This is so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is all this kitchen island? It is. Thank you. Man, like her face just feels like she's like, you know, coming out of the freaking ice that she's in, bro. Let's try to break that ice. What if I want ice cream? But is there somewhere in town to buy food? Awesome, how'd you know it was one of my favorites? That's a smile I give. That's a smile I give every time I'm trying to actually be nice. I didn't, but good for you. Let's wipe that smile off her face. What if I want ice cream? There it is. It's gone. Then you can buy yourself some in the general store. If you touch my stash, I will, I will know, and there will be consequences. Tabitha, listen, I just came from a 23-hour bus ride with the dude who literally said that he wanted to kill his woman. Don't play with me, Tabitha, because I will know. But I'm gonna guess. It sounds like a luxury I can't afford. I cannot afford. Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next in the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass the tuxedo cats sitting in the countertop. I did not say it. I don't. Before following your cousin down the hall, you decided to pet the cat. She bites your hand and hisses violently. Tabitha sighs. As you now learn, you should not pet Frou-Frou? I don't know. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Come on, the bathroom this way. All right, man. You're lucky I didn't just, you know, touch the cat again. You once again follow Tabitha through the long, dusty hallways. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky you have not fallen through the floors. Oh, nice bathroom, Tabitha. Look at this. It's much worse than my apartment right now, dude. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Thanks. Oh God, Tabitha. My God, man. This is how you treat your fucking guests? What is this? Is this hair dye? Jesus fuck. Coffee? Okay. It is a wrecked bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains on the floor. That's gross, dude. What exactly uses this bathroom? Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guess. Fucking hell. Wait, are you sure it's toilet work? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. It'd be a lot nicer if Jenny didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but refuses to do more than that. So you can blame her for the state of this place. You could clean it. Okay, just remain silent. Monumental task in front of you. Let's just fucking do it. Oh, nice cockroaches, bro. Bugs skittered through the bowl. That's okay. You're good, actually. Fuck it. Just we gotta do it, man. It's been hours. It's bad for our health. A toilet's a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is a good place than any. You don't. Okay. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop tour. Follow me. Dude, fucking Tabitha. I'd rather just sleep in the woods. Fuck. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs to reach the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are the linens. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that word. Are fresh. I had Janae wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it. So you'd better be grateful. An unmistakable stain coats this room. Someone has died here. No people have died in here. What the fuck happened? Who died? Who's this? He's giving me literally the same look you're giving me, Tabitha. The closet is full of old family stuff. You can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. So people have died here, haven't they? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Obviously, people have died here. Powerful. Do you need help around the house? This is great. Way nicer than what I'm used to. Let's do this one. There's a lot of boxes and stuff lying around here. I could help you move things around and fix the place. Look, I appreciate the offer, but Janae already comes in once a week. It's fine. Let's just fucking do this one. This is great. And I'm just trying to fucking, like get some color in her freaking face, man. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. We used to sleep here. I guess I'll start to see. Yeah. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you to the back of the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, so right away. And there are other lines. Okay. Going. What am I supposed to do for when you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? Yeah, fuck it. Listen to that. You asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off. What? That I actually came. What's going on? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you asked me to come here, but you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. What's going on with you? Look, I'm sorry. I've been testy since you've gotten here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I understand a lot of pressure right now. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. I'm gonna. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot of things. Fuck you, Tabitha. That's it. I said it. Okay, yeah, no, you know what? And now it's just you in this sprawling, decrepit estate. Explore PB&J sounds great right now. Settle into your room. Go straight to the forbidden wing of the state. You know what? Fuck it. This is a demo. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going to the forbidden wings of the state. Hell yeah! Let's explore, baby. And it's fucking shut. Oh my god. Tabitha, give me the keys. Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. The only thing you've had to eat was 8 hours of past boiled peanuts you got from a strange man. The young man bust off his, yes. Head to the kitchen. Don't look at me, cat. You're back at the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a daunting task. Given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach overweight your poison. Yeah. To get started, you'll probably need to find peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay. Oh, this is one of these. So let's see if it's in the fridge. You approach the fridge. Your eyes catch a note. Janae, stay out in all caps. Below it, separately handwriting, other words. Okay, dog. Jenny has a sense of humor. Fuck. Look, there's a bunch of jam. You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Examine no takeout. Oh, why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout contains disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. This substance doesn't just smell bad; it smells ancient. Protein is protein. No. For God's sake, put it back. Yeah. No. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing. Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't think so. Is it? Oh, grab the ice cream, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 7? Yeah, 7 tubs, bro. Fuck me. Okay. No. She's already too pissy. You probably shouldn't, but a part of you has to know what the old mayonnaise is. You pick up the jar. It's labeled flaking. It's labeled flaking and it expired 10 years ago. This jar of mayonnaise is old enough to graduate the 5th grade. Yeesh, put it back. Let's take it away. Yeah, you reach out for the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This is either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Okay. Close the fridge. Don't grab nothing else, because I don't want to fucking... Okay. Don't approach the cat. Fridge, pantry. Let me see what's up in there. Okay, there's bread right there, and peanut butter, too. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Oh, fuck, there is a shit ton of mac and cheese. Fucking hell. I don't want to take it. Just take the bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to find the snack. It's a snack though, dude. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butter. What the fuck? And only 3% of each jar is smashed up with cockroaches. Ugh. The only thing now is a knife. Let's get the hell out of here. You close the pantry door. Cabinets. Yeah, this cabinet Tabitha keeps dishes and old and something utensils. Grab a peanut butter knife. Usually, when I do PB&J, I don't really grab a fucking a thing. I want to check out the garden. Can we check out the garden? Oh, look at that. This garden was reclaimed to the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? If I can explore the garden. We're exploring the garden with PB&J and bread and knife and a plate on us. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out there. Okay, there we go. Let's just do that. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined the three ingredients. There we go. Done. Oh, we're getting. Okay, all of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. Damn, son, you rest. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Explore. I didn't read that, but you stand at the entrance of your room, take a nap, you earn it, put your spare clothes in the dresser, check the closet. Oh, there's a freaking doll in here. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Pick up the doll. Of course, you're sharing a room with the creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry this around with you. At the very least, I didn't get like, you know, that clairvoyance type thing where it goes like, you know, you sense something deep in there. You know what I mean? Pause, by the way. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull the weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you sit by one of the fountains, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floor tea while enjoying this bird's song. Yeah, definitely do that, just not right now. Okay, put the clothes in this. Oh, there's a fucking possum in here. You drag your suitcase over the dresser and open the bottom drawer, and a possum lurks within. It's quiet but angry. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Gently close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's something you can do about it. You then put the drawer was empty in a good place. Put the clothes in. Besides the side of the house, you wonder if you've been better off keeping your clothes in a nice bag. I mean, you know, that's enough. Might as well hit the top. And now that you're settled in, there's not much left to do for you to do either. And then just do that. Okay. I think we're gonna leave it off here because literally there's like nothing else to do. I want to see some horror shit, but all I've gotten was a fucking pissy cousin. If you had known you wind up to walk all the way back in town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time to clean up the bath. Really pretty out here. What the fuck? There's nobody in town. Finally, you made it back in town. The hauler, as the guy in the bus called it, is probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its seasides are cracked, and many of the storefronts are boarded up in their windows, dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feel as if you're peering into a grave. Oh my gosh, nice news. Gretchen, get back here. Sorry about Gretchen. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Pug's cute. Tell me more about a wonderful creature. I don't do tour with dogs. The dog's supposed to be a dog. Introduces to remain silent. A pug. She's cute. I love pugs. She's cute. Thanks. She is. Sure must have her teeth. Most of her teeth have fallen, and she gotten a couple of weird growth. But for a 17-year-old pug, she's pretty good. That's supposed to be a pug. That's amazing. 17 is incredible. It sure is. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder and makes it to 19. or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right? Which, yeah, but what am I doing? I got caught up in the excitement of meeting someone new that I entirely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face in the holler, even though every now and then there's a new crop of whole folk. But you don't look dusty enough for that. She has a pretty tight Mothman shirt like that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? None of your business. Introduce myself. Hi, I'm Shieki. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? That's the only person I can think of who would come to town for the funeral. How is she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone in the big house. Sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by that name. What do you want to know? I feel like whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha, just a mask she wears. Yeah, that is true. I hope that's a metaphorical mask you're talking about. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges, but most people don't really catch onto that. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. She's not really worth your time. You should be friends. I was probably closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everybody had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in school production of a Midsummer Night's Dreams. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. Okay, as you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, if you just got into town, you must have been starving. I was just on my way to the diner, coffee, and you get amazing biscuits. My treat. Hell yeah. I think I'm not hungry. I think I'm just going to go wander off for a while. Thanks for offering me though. Yeah, I'll pass. I should go. Turn around and leave without saying a word. Fuck, dude. Biscuits, your treat. Hell yeah. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, everybody's here, bro. Yo, this is like a livelier town than whatever the fuck I was like, outside. Damn it. A pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with confronting din of human life. Oh, even little kids looking at me. Even this guy, dude. Except for the cook back there. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hello, everyone. I'm Shieki. No. We're not. What are y'all looking at? We're not that excited. Stay silent. Your silently stare at the patrons, unsure of what to say, or perhaps unwilling to break the silence. Hey, this is Tabitha's cousin. He just got into town for the funeral. I'm showing him around. Stella moves to the nearest booth, and you quickly follow. You're whispering, cops? What's wrong with y'all? There's no need to be nervous. They won't bite. Oh, I'm not nervous, Stella. Trust. I am much worse than the answers you've given me. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed up you a coffee. Hey, they quietly placed the coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen Staff tip. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the... Oh, yeah, okay. That was worth it. I like it. Anything for you? The name is Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Thanks, bro. Isn't bacon that long? Nah. I ate recently. Stella said she's buying, so I'll have everything, please, and thank you. How much is the coffee? $1, but that gets you unlimited refills. Sweet deal. I'll have a coffee. No problem. Crap. Wait, can I go back? Yeah, I can. $1 refill, sweet thick coffee, no problem. Oh, Ah, crap. Something about nervous. Every pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug, and in front of you, they linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervous. Fuck! Sorry for your loss. He said that. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. And he runs away, and they run away, and they're gone. Okay, cool. Damn, dude. Should have gone for the biscuit. They're really good, but I guess you've got all week. Maybe you'll get one tomorrow. Anyway, the funeral, not since it's Sunday night. That gives you quite a bit of time. Some around town. I'm trying to think if there's any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventures in the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing you're looking forward to. And there are weekly Sunday potlucks. Look, listen, man. I appreciate the generosity here, the friendly thingies and everything, but I've seen a bunch of movies where the strange person comes from a different town, and all of a sudden, they go to a party somebody mentioned, and next thing you know, the party goes silent, and tough guy Brad over here, pretty little Chad, goes like, "What are you doing here? You don't who invited this square?" or something like that. I don't know. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. It's a potluck church thing. Cool, sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of the things out. I'm not gonna lie, none of that really struck my fancy. Yeah. Sounds neat. Yeah. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for day to day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Powerful build. I love to hit some good hiking trails after being poked up for the bus for so long. These legs gotta move. Was it to you? You just met me. Yes. Damn, son. I'm so cool. I'm sure I'll be so probably just doing what I can to support Tactical, though I kind of assume to be spending my time trying to help Tactical, but with the she ran off today, I'm sure it's enough. Let's go with this one. Oh, my job actually has me running around the woods pretty often, so if you ever need a guide, hell yeah, before Stella can finish every returns to biscuit. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you this biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. Who the hell's Winnie? Thanks, was great. Thank you, but you didn't have to do that. Just would be nice, damn it. We're the new person in the town. Just be nice, damn it. Don't be an asshole like that freaking guy in the box. Thanks, Avery. Looks nice. Looks great. Mystical, you pick up a biscuit. The delicate and fluffy. It's fluffy and comfy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Warmth emanates from the surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that is good. Divinity given, better. Yeah. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as it was nothing but butter. Yeah. Truly. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but it's not saying much. Well, it's really good biscuit. Wow, I'm so glad you like it. Every lingers to the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, I'm not famous. You're the only person who knows who's been on the news. Wait, what? If that's not famous, then I don't know what it is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Fuck. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? No, wait. You might be famous, but everybody wants to be a YouTuber. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, you finished your. Can I have another round of bacon for the dog, please? Listen, Stella, I'm happy that you're a YouTuber. I'm trying to be a YouTuber, but the dog here needs bacon, bro. Come on. What kind of video do you do? That's rad. How does it make you money? You and everybody else. Wait, what? What kind of video do you use? Cool. What kind of video do you do? She hunts cryptids. Oh, I'm into that stuff too. I wouldn't do it because I don't have friends that are into that shit, but definitely would love it. You should really check out her channel. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with is by that river. The controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River runner. I didn't expect much of the footage of the time, but it really wounds up in doing numbers. So the river runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts, though, they saw something big and weird at the Catawba River, and that's all I have to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Dude, she pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something on the river. Some folk, the dog is still looking. Some folks said it's a beaver, but if that was the case, I'd be at least twice the size of. It would be twice the size of any of the river beaver. I also have people saying it was a dog or even a capybara, but must have escaped from the local wildlife sanctuary. And I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the only one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. Whatever, I bet I could take it. Damn it. That's an honest to God cryptid right there. Damn it. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Whatever. That's an honest to goodness cryptid right there. No way that's a beaver or a dog, and there's no way a capybara would be swimming in a river on the mountains of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in the Appalachia, but that would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up there, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment sections went nuts for this footage, and from there, it spread to Twitter pretty fast. X now, but it's tight. There were polls for days. I had even an actual expert weighing in. It was always really cool. It was a cool experience, and it meant that the video did so pretty well in great numbers. Personally, I am a fan of the capybara theory. There are always people keeping these things as exotic pets, kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, actually, some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Cowba confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So speaking of things to do around town, I'm actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you would want to come along. Hell yeah, it's pretty easy on easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm going after wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. And anyway, see you later. We're friends, Avery? Just like that, dude? Tight. Yeah? Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunky. Wow, the fuck? Interesting. Tell me more. Well, it's kind of a Bigfoot. I know what skunk ape is. Both skunk apes sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen on one of the decks playing a tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? You want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening skies. Hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! I've been hoping you'd ask since the moment I heard cryptids. I live for the thrill, baby. Let's go, dude! Yes, I pegged you for a good adventuring buddy the second I saw you. Glad to see I made the right call. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school. It's still kind of a blast from the past. I missed those two. Our videos were terrible. That gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has closed out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to out of the cave if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? So I pulls out the conch and ring in. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or what? Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind. Oh, I was just calling to see if you wanted to come to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He stayed with his cousin. I know, yeah, just here before the week. Anyway, we're going to for a little skunky. We could take the easier trails if it would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope it doesn't take. Dude, the dog is still out here without bacon. Somebody get this woman some bacon, dude. Another round on me. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a little. Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon, bye. Damn, something bad happened just by the look on her face. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Is he okay? Are you okay? Yeah, Me, yeah, I'm fine. I'm more worried about Reese. He's got a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years ago, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the of last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk, but about really. But I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make that happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We got a skunk to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountains before it starts. Come on, let's just blow this popsicle stand. Hell yeah, dude. Let's make a banana. Let's make like a banana and split, man. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make first good impression. Leave it there. You reach out into your pocket and pull out a crumpled $5, a crispy $5 bill. You know, just looking, flapping it in the air. You know, it's a bit more than anyone would expect to get from a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. Yeah, that's true. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Avery will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave the diner with you, following close behind. Hell yeah, man. Share the wealth. I kind of want to finish it off here, dude. I said that like 50 minutes ago. And I think it's time. It's time, bro. Let's save it. Thank you for coming. To appreciate it. Thank God everyone went alive, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be the first place. Have faith in him. Faith in him, because everything is gonna be all right. Trust me. Let's go to the main menu, bros. Yeah. What's this game called again? Scarlet Hollow, dude. I understand it was a thing, you know, a visual novel, but fucking hell, dude. Oh my god. Oh lord, it's pretty good so far. I'm actually into it, dude. I'm actually into it. We made two cool friends, and the townfolk looked at me like if myself was a cryptid. So pretty tight. We're definitely out there, bro. Episodic visual novel, bro. 4 chapters out of the 7, man. Dude, if they could put this into a book, I would definitely love to have it in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the visual novels that I've read alone, you know, would actually be pretty good in book form. So Scarlet Hollow, maybe I haven't Googled it enough. Maybe it is. Or maybe they have planned it, you know. So if they do, definitely sign me up for a copy of the book. Would love to have it. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe. Go and read Scarlet Hollow. Look at that. You don't even have to freaking pick up a goddamn book, dude. Just play visual novels, bro. Read them. It's pretty tight. Yeah, having voice acting on some of the visual novels are nice, but you know, reading it yourself is an experience on its own, bros. Like as of today, which is 8th, right? By the time this video comes out, it's probably gonna be like maybe like the 9th, the 2 or something. I don't know. I have already, by the time this video comes out, I've already finished the book, A Clockwork Scarab, right? The book that I'm reading. But man, it's just, you know, it got interesting towards the end, and right now I'm just like in my mind. Sorry about that. If you have read that, it's more about like, you know, time travel and shit. So in my mind, I just want this character to be like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. I'll come back to your time whenever you feel you need me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm getting a call from Zordon. Power Rangers assemble. I don't know, dude. But I know it's not gonna happen, bro. It's just too much. But anyways, yeah, man. That's it. I can't excite myself with the end of the book right now. But yeah, it's like one book out of like 5. So pretty. I have a bunch to read. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh, I said that already. And then one, please. Oh, by the way, tomorrow it's Friday. I might come back to this game. To be honest, like I really might just come back and read like a little bit more, and that way you guys can read the whole for yourself. Or maybe I'll go back to Elderfield. You know, just yeah. All right, and see you guys in the next one. That's it. Bitch up for real. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more games. And everyone, please have a good afternoon, good evening,